Good morning. We're back. We're changing tires. And look, we got a helper again today. Can you say good morning? So Grayson got to hang out with us yesterday afternoon after school because one of your friends at the babysitter was sick, right?
Yeah.
One of her kids, yep. Well, guess what? Grayson got sick last night, didn't we? We had a rough night. He went in to take a nap with Grandma yesterday, and then I got a phone call from Grandma from the house that he had thrown up 3 times a couple hours later, and so I went in and we took him home. He threw up a lot more. Slept on the floor in the living room for a while, and then woke up this morning, and he's a whole different person, and like normal. So I guess it was a quick thing, and he's okay, but we took him home from school today, so he gets to hang out with me. So today's project, tires. That's the big thing, and we're going to start working on them this morning here. So the first thing that we need to do is actually to move these out. So the axles on the sprayer are adjustable tread width. There's a hydraulic cylinder in the axle itself there, and you can push them out to make it wider spacing. We never run it that way in the field because, well, we don't need to. And it follows the rows, our 30-inch rows where it's set now. But when you push them all the way out, it gets those tires out away from the boom a little bit easier, makes it much easier to use our overhead crane, our hoist, to grab those tires and move them out of the way and for changing them and stuff. So I like to do that, and I'll just do the front 2 to start with so that the back ones aren't in the way as much. And then we got to take the sprayer out, turn it around, put the back ones underneath the hoist here, and we'll push those ones out. And let's get started here. All right, so we got to go into our monitor and the tread width there, and we've got them set to 160. We're going to leave the front at 120, or the rear at 120, because we only want to remove the front. So that's our target. Right here is our switch. You've got to be moving. So we're just going to start rolling backwards, and then we're going to hit this switch, and you should see that front tire is moving out. See the cylinder moving there? And you can see the numbers on the display changing. 80. Now it's done. So now our front tires are moved all the way out. We're going to pull up here to where we're underneath the hoist, and we can move them. About right there. Okay, we're ready. Okay, so now you can see how the front one is out past that boom, out farther than the rear one, because we spread them out there. So we got to take this fender off. So there's 4 bolts on the front here and 2 small ones on the back that I'm getting loosened up, and then that'll be loose and we can get it off of there. After we get the fender off and out of the way and run over by a monster truck, there's a bracket that goes on there. It's got a nice place for a jack to lift from, so we got to put that back on where the fender came off. All right, Dad's getting our tire jacked up there. So normally, and probably, we'll use our 1-inch air impact, but I've got this 12 amp hour battery. I thought, what the heck, let's give it a shot and watch this. There's multiple adapters on there, but taking those off. Once we get all the lug nuts off, except for the top one there, so the tire doesn't fall off, we stick a strap through the rim there and hook it up to our hoist, like so, and then we'll take the weight off with that. Oh, it's gonna fall. Our chain's gonna fall out of the holder there, but that's okay. And then once we get the weight off of it, we can pull that last bolt and pull it out of the way. And then once we've got it off, we grab our forklift. And grab this tire, stick the forks right through the middle of it. And we'll take this one out and set it in the back barn where we keep them, and we'll grab one of the floats. Okay, so we're gonna set that one right there. And there are our floats. We'll grab the first one, but I'm pretty sure it's the wrong one. There's the tread direction is different. They're 2 and 2, and you got to make sure your tread's facing forward is the idea. And once we've got the new tire in here and hanging, we got to just get it wind up and bolted on. And then we hit them with the torque wrench. And you let the jack down, and look at that big old tire. And we can put our fenders back on. They're work pants. Yeah, those are your work pants now. He's cleaning himself. Skinnies. Floats. All right, now that you know how to do it, we're gonna do the second one. I'll try and set up a time lapse for the back too. Now it's dirty. Yeah, he was asking me about why there's a basketball hoop in here, and we used to play basketball in here when I was a kid. And then he said when it was clean, but now it's dirty. I'm gonna fix it eventually, all right? Patience. We're getting there. Look, we got the engine all tore apart on it. I know the tires are cracked, but it's holding air. It's held air for over 2 years now. Well, a year and a half, I guess. Fronts are done. So now we need to take it out, suck the front axle back in, push the back axle out, and spin it around so that we can still work underneath the hoist here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We'll still have the time lapse here. Oh, I hear we're getting a fertilizer delivery. Kinda. Okay, good deal. Done. What a deal. Thanks for your help, Dad. That made that go a lot better. Okay, so this afternoon's project is to wash a little bit. We're not going to go crazy, but I do want to clean the hood up, get the dust off, the mud off of some of it, and clean it up a little bit. We need to clean the cab out. Oh, I need to call and see if that MGT is in or not. I might go get that if it is. All right, we're going to go for another quick gator ride. Well, everything's thawed out now. It's nice outside today, so one of the jobs that we got to get done here is pumping the water out of our containment dike for our fuel storage. It accumulates, it holds water, because that's what it's designed to do, and we don't have a roof over it, so when it rains and snows, all that gets in there, and then it freezes, and there's not much we can do with it. But now it's thawed out, so we've got a couple of pumps running. Got another shipment, some more seed treatment stuff. Inoculant, it came with our 28, same supplier. I got a couple of different kinds from a couple of different suppliers this year on that. I had ordered some and then decided I needed more, so I got this elsewhere, but should be fine. We'll set it over there on the pile with the rest of the seed treatment stuff. We're getting closer, a couple weeks from being ready to start firing that seed treater up. So anyway, I'm going to take the sprayer outside. We're going to get the power washer set up and do a little washing. Looks really big with those big tires on it, especially when you set them out wide like that back ones are. Oh well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Well, I went ahead and unfolded the booms part way so we can wash some of this stuff back here at least a little bit and get around the front. We'll probably lift them up out of the way in a little bit here. Dad's going to cut some brush, work on some fence rows, something. I don't know, whatever. Grayson's in the office watching videos on the computer, so he's good. So we'll get the power washer going here. Oh, she's getting cleaner, but I'm not going to get it all. There's just way too much stuff. So we're going to climb up on top here, work off the platform a little bit, get the dust off the top of the tank. But we're about done.
Go!
Yeah. All right, well, we got it relatively cleaned off. It's better than it was. There's less bird poop on it than there was. So we're going to fold it up and get it out of the way. I don't know where to park it exactly, but out of the way. There. You think this will keep it nice and dry? You think? No, probably not, huh? It was time for a gator ride, so we decided to come check out what Grandpa's doing. He's burning some brush. We're gonna come back and check out the river, the ditch, creek. This is really a creek, Laird Creek. What do you think? Look, all that water. Oh, we got a log jam over there. Gonna have to fix that, huh?
Where?
Over there. See all those logs and sticks across the... Well, Dad's just cleaning up some of this stuff along the creek here. He had talked about clearing this all the way off back to the woods. I don't know if he still intends to do that or not. This filter strip where we're working and back up towards the road is, this is its last year and gonna come out of the program after this fall. So we're gonna modify some stuff a little bit and peel back, farm over here a little bit closer and try and straighten stuff out along the ditch, I think is the plan. So we'll just let him work. Nope. Well, we got back from our gator ride and cleaned the shop floor up a little bit, and now we're gonna get the 8R and take it in there. Getting ready for tires coming tomorrow. Well, Brayson thought it would be a good idea to come down to the seed warehouse so that he can ride his gator. And we got some seed to sort out anyway, so we can work down here for a while. Well, the first day of sorting seed is a little daunting because you're just, where do you start, right? A lot of these pallets need broken down. Generally, the company will ship me is full of pallets of whatever hybrid variety that I got. Like there's 46 bags of the same units or same hybrid all on that pallet. They don't all go to the same person, so I've got to split them and break them up into piles of who gets what. The problem becomes when you start dealing with seed sizes and trying to keep everybody's the right same lot numbers and stuff, so you don't have orders with multiple seed sizes. You know, depending on when something was ordered. For example, this here is a pallet of a 07 F23. There's 54 bags. They're an F2 seed size. Right up here, I've got 5 more of that same hybrid, but it's an R2. So I don't want somebody to get those 5 R2s, which would be a round kernel, and then 10 bags or 11 bags of the F2s, which would be a flat kernel, because you want them all to be the same. So trying to figure out how to split all that so everybody gets the right stuff it's a bit of a challenge when we first get started here. We got a lot in boxes. Those are easy. Really what I should do is start with our stuff, get our boxes out of here, and then it shrinks that pile down to make it a little bit more manageable. The problem is I don't have anywhere to put them at our farm just yet. They go in the back of the shop where the corn planter is sitting. I intend to get the corn planter out next week, and then we could put all of the seed down there. He sure is noisy. It's a little more sorted and organized than it was. I have 3 customers that have gotten corn in boxes. I separated those out into their 3 respective piles. Can you guess the big long one? Whose that is? Yeah, that'd be our seed. And most of it. I do have a few paper bags yet, but that's most of it. That is a customer's complete order there, that row, paper bags in those 4 boxes. And then the other customers just got 2 boxes, and I've got quite a few paper bags that need to go with that one yet. So these 2 rows of paper bags are the ones that need sorted out yet into their respective customers. A lot of them are going to go with those 2 boxes there, but we'll get there one step at a time. So I cleaned up some boxes over here. Well, I stacked up some boxes over here. I didn't really clean them up. So I need to get this trailer out of here and taken back. It's my father-in-law's trailer. He let us use it, and we've had it in here for a long time. Had stuff for the house while we were moving. We did buy a new dining room table and chairs and bar stool set for in the house that has not come yet. I'm kind of keeping this around to go and get those when they come in. They were supposed to be in the last week of January, so you know how that goes. Grayson decided to walk up to the house a little while ago, so I better go and check on him, see what he's up to. How nice it is, though, that we live somewhere where he can go and do that. Yep, that's pretty awesome. Well, while we were home, we went and found Brayson, and we found his brother. There's Rylan. It is long. Brayson told him all the fun things we did today, and now he's mad that he missed it and had to go to school. But anyway, we've got this tractor in here, so the tires are coming in the morning. We're going to put all 4 new rear tires on it. The other thing that we're going to do is take one of these weights off on each side. I would take both of the heavy ones off and try and just leave the inside one, but this bolts both of those to the rim. So yeah, you better be careful. Oh, show everybody your eye. Ooh, what happened? Can you tell them?
I threw a rock at me at school.
One of your friends threw a rock at you at school? That was not very nice, was
He was
it?
trying to break the tree.
He was trying to throw a rock at the tree and he hit you? It was an accident, wasn't it? On purpose? Oh, man. Yeah. Anyway.
And you changed the sprayer.
We changed the sprayer tires today. You're right. Anyway, so we're going to take some of the weight off of this tractor. I may even take some of the front weights off. I don't know. We'll see. I've never messed with the front ones too much. So that I can play basketball?
Why?
So I can play basketball.
Why?
For fun.
What else clean in here?
When it's clean in here, that's right. We talked about that earlier. Because he was, yeah, okay. Anyway, that's it for today. I'm trying to wrap this one up. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll have a fun one tomorrow, changing tires. Probably a lot of time-lapse footage, but that's what we get. So anyway, like and subscribe. Questions and comments, leave them down below. We'll see you guys.